Excuse me, everyone. We're back now. All right, quick introduction again. It's the Twin Snakes tournament, day 6, and we're off to the race already. Race 1 is vermillionnoel vs Solidsnake16, and we have Apache Smash and Proof Rock on the mics. Take it away, boys.
Hello, I'm Apache Smash. I'm joined by Proof Rock.
Hello.
And yeah, vermillionnoel vs Solidsnake16. They're kicking off already. Both of these guys, very similar skill level. I'm not sure which way it will go. I'm sure some sort of legend moderator in the background will give us a prediction, and there it is. Please remember to bet. All races today are elimination, so vermillionnoel or Solidsnake16 will be leaving the Twin Snakes tournament permanently.
Yes, both starting off just getting everything they need from the first guard here. Started doing this recently myself, and it's just more convenient.
Yeah, you got two minutes or so, 2:20, something like that.
Yeah, I only know IGT, and I think it's about 2:03 on my time whenever I make it up the elevator. We also do not have the timer going.
Yeah, it's going now. I just pressed it.
Oh, nice. A little bit behind, but for our purposes of race watching, it doesn't make too much of a difference.
Yeah, the timer doesn't actually matter. All races will go to IGT, which is the in-game timer, which doesn't count loads. I'm not sure if it does or it. Yeah, you never know with these games. It's such a mess, right? It's like even a game like Metal Gear Solid 2, depending on what version you play, depends on whether it'll count the loads or not.
Yep, PC will take them out, but yeah, console it's on there. I don't know if that's the case for Twin Snakes as well. I know there's usually about a 2-minute difference between your console and your emulator run if all things equal.
Yeah, I assume they just both don't count loads.
Yeah, 'cause that sounds about right. Cause yeah, I'm just thinking about MGS 2, and I know it's like 7 or 8 minutes if they count loads and stuff, but it makes sense for this one if it'd be a little shorter, I think. Well, they've both made it up the elevator, making their way through the heliport. I think for the start of this, it's gonna look pretty similar. Not a whole lot of time gained here in these sections. Certainly could lose time, but I think both these runners will get through these first few sections just fine. Heading into the cell.
Yeah, we don't really see any variance until the cell fight. That's where you'll start to see some differences. It's down to like better menuing, getting the better death animations on the guard, that kind of thing. But as you say, unless you go out your way to really make a mistake in the early game, you won't see much difference between them.
Yeah, Vermillion did get a bit of a dead zone there on his going down the stairs from the helipad. There was a bit of a dead zone issue that sometimes plagues me as well, but it shouldn't be too much of a hurdle to overcome.
Yeah, the game just has unstoppable dead zone issues anyway. The controls can feel very difficult in this game, no matter how you kind of mess with your settings.
I just found out recently, yeah, I usually use D-pad for these sections like here, but even for pretty much any crawling section, at least in my experience, D-pad is just so much quicker. You crawl quicker, you change. I've tried using analog, and it's a little more precise, but it also makes seems, especially around turns, you're a lot slower with analog, it seems.
Yeah, I've been incorporating like D-pad into my game more and more, and just gives you like more precise line, better straight lines, I'd say.
Right. Nice line there from Solid Snake out of the elevator. I like that.
He's rushing ahead, capitalizing on Vermillion's dead zone.
A little wiggle there from Vermillion. Yeah, they'll be coming in a guard rush here. We'll see if either of them make attempts to grab the SOCOM with a roll out of the cell. I could be wrong. Was it most recently, I don't think it was like a recent discovery you could do it, but I think someone, it might have even been Solidsnake16 who found like a relatively consistent kind of way to get it rolling out of there, or I can't remember. Might have been someone else. My mistake.
I'm really not sure. It's a slow burn to start with, but then the game just becomes like a boss rush. As soon as like you get out of the cell fight, the game is just like a proper boss rush.
Yeah, like it starts slow, and then you get guard rush, you get ocelot, you get tank, ninja, mantis. Yeah, there's not a lot of downtime in between them. Solid Snake getting the roll out. I'm not sure if you grabbed the SOCOM. Don't have audio on my end, but we'll see. Ooh, didn't. So he'll go here to the locker, try to grab this ammo, delay the cutscene a little bit, and gets it. So neither player's getting the SOCOM roll. Looking back at the Discord, I think it was Solidsnake16 who kind of at least started a more recent discussion about the SOCOM roll. I think a few other runners found a little bit more optimization around it, but it was him that seems to have found that.
Thing is, you want to get rid of these guys as fast as possible, but you're killing them outside, so you can end up missing out on ammo spawns. The ammo spawns kind of like, if they die outside, obviously the ammo drops and you can't go out there to pick it up.
Oh, there was ammo behind Merrill over there? Okay, someone had a... I don't know how he got it that far. But you're right, yeah, if you get bad RNG, if you don't get a lot of ammo drop boxes on like that first group of 3 that rushes in after your cutscene, it can be tough coming out of here, going into tank with a little bit of ammo, or at least having to take a couple 2 to 3 seconds of time lost to grab extra coming out of Ocelot.
Yeah, of course you can pick it up elsewhere, but it'll cost you time.
I've been routing the ammo pickup in B1 of the nuke building because I just sometimes on runs I just don't have it, and so I've just earlier today I was routing it and figuring out like the roll angle to get down to it and everything.
Bit of ammo for safety, like especially in a race, it can sometimes be worth that a little bit of time loss.
Also getting the first C4. Very wow. Okay, I'm gonna add that to my notes. That long kind of placement.
Yeah, it was
there.
really far. Yeah, it was really far
and this
away,
one
right?
too. Oh, okay, yeah. Not realize you could go that far with it, but good detonations there. He comes in Ocelot with M9, gets the first shot off. And textbook. And Vermillion's heading into it.
Yeah, Vermilion took a knock from the C4. He planted it wrong.
Okay, he's got his rations on though. He's not gonna pull a proof rock. Having a little trouble here with his timing on the Ocelot shots for that second one there. And he's
Not
out.
too bad. Yeah, Solid Snakes was a little bit cleaner, but Vermilion's nice.
Oh, so close. 0.16. I think early on one of my second or third PB when I started running this game, I think I got it like dead on, like on 0.15, and ever since then I've just been chasing that high.
Speedrunning is addictive. Really nice codec from Vermilion.
Yeah, grabbing the M9 there. I think it's at least on VE, I think it's kind of superfluous to get that M9 ammo. I'm not sure you need it. I mean, you need M9 ammo for Mantis, I guess, later, but you tend to have enough, and so I think it's a bit of a time loss grabbing that there. As we see, Vermilion only grabbed the SOCOM ammo.
Two bosses down, making our way to the tank now. There's a few different ways you can get out to the tank, ranging from the most dangerous and the fastest to the slowest. I think Solid Snake's doing the middle ground between the two.
Okay.
Yeah, he rolls and gets the last 3 with his SOCOM. Wonder what Vermilion will opt for.
He does not have his SOCOM equipped. Oh, that's right. I've seen him do that. He does it on the roll there. He shot. Yep, he leaned out.
Yeah.
Yep. He So when you lean, or I think he was leaning, he might not have been, but Snake's shoulder was kind of just poking a little bit over the laser there, and instead of going for the third and then the fourth, he went for fourth and then the third. And oof. That is gonna cost him some time. But he's got his SIGs equip, he uses C4. I guess, yeah, you really have nothing else there to kind of speed it up, do you? You don't really have any grenades or anything yet. Oh, okay, and then Solid Snake with a shoulder shot on the Gunner 2 for the first one. He may get both headshots here, but that means the tank's gonna move, I think. Yeah. Alright, so Vermilion out of Laser's room. Solid Snake dealing with a little bit of tank shenanigans here. So definitely some time. Oh yeah, definitely some time for and a shoulder shot. No, Vermilion's got plenty of time to catch up here if he can just have a good clean tank.
Yeah, it would really matter.
And about the tank, at least I've noticed when I've been messing it up, the first 3 shots, the first gunner, and Solid Snake's through. You can mess him up. Like you can miss 1 or 2 of those shots and you'll be fine. The tank just does like this turn, but it stays in place. But on those last 3 shots, on Gunner 2, if you miss any of those, I think it's almost guaranteed for that tank to just start moving around, and it's hard to deal with. But Solid Snake's through, and he's getting through first floor of Nuke Building, as Vermilion's coming up on Gunner 2. He's a little far away. And he... Oh. Okay, that's a headshot.
Better tank.
Tank.
Much better tank from Vermilion. He needed that. He needed every single second there. Really messed up that tank hangar. He's still a fair few seconds behind.
Solid Snake with 11 SOCOM rounds. That should be plenty going into Ninja, I think. I don't know about plenty, but it's enough. I think usually I like to have like 9 or 10 to be safe. No stair glides from Vermilion, no rolls, just gonna play it safe with that second guard. Solid Snake a little slow on his codec. And then Vermilion's heading down. Gonna take out the panel here in a few seconds after Solid Snake just took his out and is heading to Ninja.
I remember the last time I watched Vermilion, I think he accidentally knocked Ninja into the second phase.
Ooh, too early.
Really needs to not do that today. Yeah, the Ninja fight, we keep him in the first phase for the entire fight. So you'll see runners shooting Ninja with the SOCOM and then doing punch, punch, kick. But as the kick comes out, they'll change to Nikita because it'll do more damage. The timing is very, very strict. And also you have to be basically on top of the Ninja to even make the kick connect.
Yeah, and it's there's a little bit of margin of error, but yeah, it's like you have to be right on top of him, and if you get like 2 on top of him and you don't start your like combo soon enough, he'll just knock you down. This is his kick there, but so far so good for Solid Snake.
Yeah, he's missed 1 kick so far, but he looks like he's doing a good job on this fight. It's 2, yeah.
You just go for... Oh, yeah, he tried... Yeah, okay. You just go for punch, punch, kick here. Or... Okay.
You do eventually have to change the phase, right? Like, he won't actually die in phase 1.
No, I don't think he will. I guess I haven't tested it beyond once you get him down, but yeah, no, I think once you get him down to no health at any point in phase 1, he automatically goes into phase 2. And Solid Snake is through. Not a bad ninja. Didn't lose a whole lot of time, and Vermilion goes down. Although I think overall, I could be wrong, but it seems like Vermilion had a bit of a better ninja there.
He missed 2 kicks and got knocked down. So
Oh.
almost the same apart from a knockdown.
Right, I think Solidsnake may have missed a few more kicks, but I don't think he got knocked down. Just roll through, or just punch. Yeah, because I've also figured out once you get Ninja to phase 2, if he has no health, you can just shoot him with a SOCOM, and it also ends the fight. But typically not the fastest way. Typically, you want to get him down to as close to a 1 combo as you can for him to be done, and then you do like punch punch roll, or you just roll into him for the last little bit of health.
Yeah.
Solidsnake16 making his way back upstairs to B1 to talk to Meryl and have some fun with Mantis. Vermilion not too far behind. I believe both runners also remembered to grab the chaff there at the exit of Ninja. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Oh, go. Yeah. Oh, oh.
A little bit of a flub there with
That's all I have
Meryl.
to say about that. Just, ooh. Yeah, what was he? Did he menu to Nikita? Was that, or is he menuing to SOCOM? What? Because he did a
I'm not
menu,
sure.
but I was unclear what the menu was. Because sometimes some runners menu to Nikita before they get to Mantis, so that they can use Nikita to knock Meryl out. I think you can also just use SOCOM and do punch punch kick, but a lot of people still use the Nikita to do it. Vermilion looks like a little bit of faster Meryl pickup. Yeah, Solid Snake. Demonstrating there that yes, just a punch punch kick with the SOCOM also works. A punch punch kick without the SOCOM will not work. It does not do enough damage, but the SOCOM, I guess the extra weight, the pistol whip factor can just do a little more oomph. All right, so Solid Snake going for the just the couch M9 setup. It looks like no peanut butter cups or whatever. Okay. And then he went for the headshot. Okay. What? I'm just narrating what he must be thinking right now.
Yeah, you do see most runners use the right leg of Mantis, as that also counts as a critical shot as well. It's like his
Go with the
knee, right?
shin. Yeah, he's even aiming at the shin, and he's getting it. I usually aim for more like knee or like thigh area.
I thought it just was the knee, like the kneecap, basically, but Solid Snake was doing more foot shots there, to be honest.
It's interesting because I feel like when he's close to you, like at the beginning when you're by the couch and he's kind of close to you, I've shot him right on his knee and it's not crit. It seems like it like varies a little bit. It seems depending on your distance from Mantis. But Vermilion going for the I guess the peanut butter cup strategy there. It looked like he was using the SOCOM as well, while Solid Snake went for just the M9 and then the punch, although he didn't quite execute it well. I don't know what it is though. Like when I do it too, I just go for straight M9. But for some reason, at some point, my brain just tells my fingers to switch to SOCOM, and I'm just like, what am I doing with this SOCOM in my hand? And my brain's like, I don't know, dude.
Solid Snake was giving us like a proper mix. He was doing like leg, head, leg, head.
Right? Yeah. No. And he went for the headshot too when he started messing things up. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, and Vermilion going for the prone. I didn't see what Vermilion did up to that, but
He proned and leaned for the leg shot.
interesting. Most runners, I think, in this part, you would see them like stand up on do the exact opposite actually, stand up on the tiptoes and first person view, and usually that gives you a direct shot right to Manus, right over Meryl. So it's interesting that he went for that, and he's having some trouble here with this last part of the fight. He's getting orbs thrown at him. He's missing his shots. See, I don't know what it is. I don't know what he just did it again. Like Vermilion switched to SOCOM there. I don't know what it is about some of our brains during this fight, but we just end up switching to SOCOM. But he's through, and Solidsnake16 is about to, well, not really start Wolf 1, but he's about to trigger Wolf 1, I guess. Did not see if he got dogged, but I don't see
He
anyone.
didn't. He tranked the first dog. He missed the second dog. Went for like the auto aim shot. Missed. But he got like safe without getting knocked down.
Okay.
Vermillion's going to go without tranking the first dog, unless he's going. Yeah, he's going to do it with auto aim. Solid Snake like proned and shot him first person.
I've seen some runners do that. Saw somebody do that on when I commentated last week. They shot it from prone down there, and I'm like, I guess that's safer, but oh, and Vermillion taking first person shot at Meryl. I guess he has been Meryled one too many times to.
Yeah, they both did exactly that as well. The first person shot for Meryl.
Yeah, that just tells me
Safer.
that like it just like, and I think the same thing for the prone with the dog. Like what that tells me about his runner is they have been caught by that dog one too many times for their liking, and they are done with it. They're like, I am not doing this again.
The dogs are ruthless in Twin Snakes. They are so aggressive, and like you can get trapped by them.
And they don't even try to bite you. Most of the time, they just like jump at you and they like flail their body. They're trying to hit you with like their backside or like their spine, and it's like, who trained these dogs? Because Sniper Wolf just shows up and like they're just here. Like I don't think she had much time to do it. So I'm like, was it Master Miller? Who was here and just like training these dogs to just be these just martial artists? To be honest. Oh,
Oh,
Vermillion's dog.
unfortunate. Big
Into the roll there.
unfortunate.
See, so okay, right there, the dog went like mouth first and like bit him, and like that makes sense. Sometimes they just flail at you though. They just fling their bodies, and it's a thing of beauty.
Yeah, I saw one like leave the Earth during a race. It UFO'd into the sky. Never seen anything like it. But a benefit of this version is being able to get the PSG-1T. We don't have to go all the way back to the armory.
My favorite clips, I think it was Blue Metal. He has a clip of just like him, just like I think it was after a dead run or something. He's just messing around the caves, and he just like turns and does first person view, and like you just see this dog just like coming at him like out of nowhere, and it's an amazing clip. So Solidsnake16 starting off here with Wolf, got the first headshot, then he gets shot once here, gets a body shot there. Second body shot. You can take one body shot like unintentional because I think her health is basically 4 headshots and 1 body shot in this fight. So and he got
very, very fortunate there.
got very lucky there with Wolf just chilling, and now he went right to the left side.
Yeah, it's MGS1 where you go for the gun turret. That's literally the MGS1 position.
Oh, that must be, yeah, he's got MGS1 on the brain then, because yeah, on Twin Snakes, we typically see runners, they will like kind of take a diagonal-ish line, you know, very kind of straight-ish line as they can to that right corner, because the gun turret will not shoot you on TTS if you just run past it.
Solid Snake was in a weird situation there because he had 1 bullet left and he needed 1 headshot. Like if he had missed that, he would have had to get ammo. He'd have been losing like 6-7 seconds.
Oh, that's a good point.
Really good RNG starting from Vermilion. Still good, still good.
Okay, he's gonna reload here. He just needs 1 body shot. Nice. Didn't really get any opportunities to like move up there, but hey, I think you'll take that when you get Wolf just stopping that many times for you. And we see Vermilion taking the more traditional line here for Twin Snakes. Because yeah, gun turret doesn't hit you. You just go right there. And
Yeah, Limes thinks he was going for the ammo and didn't expect to get that last shot, so he was unequipping after firing and going straight for the ammo, but he happened to end the fight, so yeah. Good wolves from both.
perhaps, yeah, he did like stay, like he stayed with that straight line the whole time. Like he didn't even curve to the right after maybe he didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal, you know, losing all that little bit of time, but. Yeah.
Shut up in there, will ya? Hey.
So we see both getting into the torture cell. Vermilion. Okay, yeah, he does have this long codec. I was about to say he wasn't too far behind, but this codec does tend to be a little long. Solid Snake's gonna try and knock on the wall a little bit. Tell Johnny what he thinks about being locked up.
Yeah, I remember watching Plywood stream this game back in the day, and he had a frame counter, and he was sat there knocking on the wall with a frame counter, replaying the room, and then playing it without knocking to determine whether it was faster or not to knock. And I just thought to myself, man, what a nerd.
Sounds like me messing around with a metronome and figuring out what the vamp BPM was for
Yeah.
shots.
Yeah, I joke, obviously, we're all nerds. We're all as bad as that.
It's about 120 or about 120 to 130 in case anybody was curious.
Yeah, if you wanna beat Vamp, you just need to like put Through the Fire and the Flames on and fire stingers at the same speed as the song.
I'm here.
Almost or Breaking the Habit, I think may also give you like Linkin Park classic. That'll give you, I think, a good BPM for it.
I love that song.
That's better.
Okay, so Solid Snake setting up a little far from the door. Usually when I see people set up like this, I think they're going for just like YOLO prison roll, but I think people also set up here for like just regular bonk too. Or easy skip, not bonk.
What the heck?
Yeah, we're gonna try and break the game here. There's a sequence break which will pay dividends later by skipping a codec and a cutscene. But we need to get our gear without a cutscene playing.
There we go. Oh,
He's on it! What? The game has cheated
yeah,
him.
if you're too far to the right, even if your eye, it happens to me all the time. Like if you're too far to the right, even though you're like you roll into it, it's like yeah.
Not today. This is a huge chance for Vermillion to make up some time. It won't pay off until later, but it's a big opportunity for Vermillion now.
Yes, I'm not sure if he's one to usually. I didn't see him equip rations before the handkerchief, so that'll be an interesting menu he might have to deal with later. But yeah, I wonder if Vermillion is kind of watching his opponent, if he's thinking if that's going to factor in. Because if you do, absolutely. If I'm in his position, I absolutely just go for the easy skip here after seeing the fail, because I think I think you can gain like 20 or so seconds, but he's going for bonk. And he got it.
There it is, folks. And when he leaves this room, there'll be no gun turrets, and that will signify that he has successfully broken the game. So yeah, huge for Vermillion that.
I mean, also I've noticed, I guess it only applies to easy prison skip. Because with this one, like, it makes sense that you have your shirt back on. But if you do easy prison skip, another indicator, especially if you don't have radar to kind of see the gun turrets, if he has his shirt on after leaving, but you didn't pick up your gear, then you have also kind of pulled off the easy prison skip successfully. If he has his shirt off, then you got a problem. And it's that you are distracted by Snake's shirtless form.
Yeah.
For the rest of the run.
Yeah, it's a huge problem.
Yeah. So we see both runners getting... Oh, Vermillion missing a roll. I don't know if he even wanted to grab that grenade, but it might have been another dead zone issue where... Because if you hit a dead zone before you roll, the game is like you're just kind of walking, and the game thinks you want to crouch, and then you go prone, and it's a whole thing.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of a seam crouch from MGS2. But yeah, I think dead zone issue. He's having some problem with his controller.
Ooh, yeah, and he had a little trouble getting off the wall there, I think.
I was going to say he's probably been using his GameCube controller for Smash, but I bet he doesn't use a GameCube controller.
I was about to say, he's an Ultimate player. They have a little more variance with what they use.
So you see in Metal Gear Solid 1, like most runners don't use the handkerchief, but a lot of like TTS runners still use it just because those dogs are such a risk.
Right, it's worth I mean, if you do your menuing quick enough, it's probably less than half a second. It's worth that time loss just to like not have to deal with at least 3 from getting knocked down from dogs.
Yeah, the other thing obviously as well in MGS1, you have to change for the card all the time as well, so it's probably more to do with that actually. But the dogs are scary.
So Solid Snake coming up on his codec here. Here's where we might see a bit of separation. Oh, yeah, he's already through the codec, though. Wow, yeah, because I think the difference between failed bonk and successful bonk is something like 40 seconds.
Yeah, I had about 40 seconds in my head. I remember War Guy writing in the chat when it happened once.
Yeah, and Solidsnake taking a little bit of extra time to do his menuing while moving. It looks like Vermilion grabbed his stuns or swapped over to them while he was doing. He was either doing a roll or a stand up. I forget what he was doing, but he's gonna get a little bit of time there.
Shows how costly those tank hanger continues were, with Vermilion still being, slightly behind. He's made some other errors too, but nothing crazy.
It looks like about 16 seconds. I also remember when we first started, Vermilion, I think at least his feed, it looked like it started just a little bit later, so might be some variance there, but it's probably about 15 to 20 seconds is about how far ahead Solid Snake is right now.
Basically nothing in a game like this.
Right, Vermilion took a shot at the bottom floor there coming out. Oh, Solid Snake missed one of... Yeah, he's gonna need to... Yeah, he could get it. Okay, yeah, he can get him here with it. He picked up some extra stuns there. Oh, I would have punched that guard or rolled through him. Because, yep, now you got to deal with him shooting you. You might be able to get him with this this stun here. Haven't been watching Vermilion, but I think he's been having a little bit of a cleaner climb. Yes, the Boba skip. It's our favorite skip.
Oh, did you see that guard just like pop in there?
Yeah,
We kind of like spawned on Vermilion's screen.
Oh, Vermilion, I thought it was Solid Snake. I was like, there shouldn't be two there, should there? Little weirdness on both runners' climbs here. Shot again.
Plenty of time to be lost on this section. Solid Snake out, 31:01.
Oh. Yeah, Vermilion made up a few seconds there.
Yeah, I'd say that they're pretty close right now.
Especially with the like the variance with the feeds. Yeah, this is tight. So you can just run straight up, and that roll will angle off that. Good to know. Never tried it myself. So we've got the repel sequence coming up. We'll see how these runners do. I can never get this consistently the way you're supposed to do it. So I end up just like I'll end up walking down this one. It takes me a little longer than most, but I get down on this, I walk down it, and then I just go to the next angled one, and I just walk down that one.
Yeah.
That right there, the double down and like getting back up on the next level, I can never get it. There's something I'm missing. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll figure it out one day.
Yeah, runners are trying to get a glitch here. It's kind of like a glitch with the girder, and it forces you down to the lower level. There we go. Solid Snake gets it.
So does Vermilion. 2 bullets from... Oh, yeah, I don't think Solid Snake realized how low he was. Oh, and
he took a step too far forward.
Yeah, I think Vermilion's going to make up some time here.
I'd say he went slightly ahead with that.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Is it necessary to grab that stinger ammo even? I'm just thinking because I usually do, but I just thought like doing comms gives you the time to really think about it, and I'm like, you know what, you get ammo when you pick it up, and you have ammo up top when you get to the hind, so. But yes, we're gonna see the runners start running up here again. Kind of a slower version of the kind of a more slower, chill version of the tower climb in A. They're gonna be making their way up Tower B, trying to use chaffs, knock out these cameras, or disable the cameras rather, while they make their way up. avoids them from getting shot. Also avoids a huge amount of frame drops, although I believe the game accounts for that, but it's still frustrating to deal with.
Yeah, you can stair glide here if you're unequipped to mash the shoot button.
Yeah,
Neither runner's doing it.
yeah, it's interesting.
Honestly, every race I've calmed, I've not seen anyone do it. I know that,
Oh, calm mine.
yeah, well, I'm sure you're doing it. Akuma's doing it, Blue's doing it. A few others, but it just happened to work out that everyone I've watched hasn't done it. Or everyone I've commentated, I guess.
Looks like both of them are making it up. No bad rolls, no missed chaffs, no shots from the cameras. Pretty textbook from both of them.
Yeah, I mean, we could see a lead change on the hind just based on RNG, right? Just RNG in phase 2.
They made the same flub. I think Solid
Ladders,
Snake also
man,
took
how
a
do
little
they
more
work?
time. Like he did a little more, but they both did the same thing where they just like pressed up against the outside of the ladder. That was hilarious. All right, so we've got the hind here. The first phase, at least, I guess I can only speak for myself, but it tends to be a little easier with getting the shots. It's just a matter of kind of knowing the pattern he's going to fly around in after you shoot him. And then once he has a little cutscene where he suggests you consume a particular missile, he starts to do this dive thing. It's really frustrating to deal with. Most runs, I don't know, maybe 3 to 4 dives you see. Can do it in as few as 2. It can take as many as 5 or, well, I guess probably more. But I feel like that's where the really phase 2 dives is where you see kind of opportunities for time gained and time lost in this fight. Both getting to eat this around the same time. I think Solid Snake might have put more damage on him before, but hard to tell.
That's what it looked like to me. Yeah, that's what it looked like.
One more shot, maybe. Oh, and he can't. Oh, he can't get a lock on.
Oh,
All right,
this is rough.
Oh wow, yeah, and with that, they're. Oh, short dive there from Solidsnake16 time. See if he can get another shot here on him. Doesn't get the auto lock. See if Vermillion can. And he does.
I've joked about this before, but they straight up just made the Stinger worse in TTS compared to MGS2.
Oh, it is objectively just terrible. Like, MGS1 Stinger is better. They're both, oh yeah, I haven't been counting dives, but seems like Solidsnake16, just his dives are he's getting shorter dives, and I think it's just RNG about how long he just stays down here. There's not much you can do about it. Vermillion, oh, almost got the auto lock.
Solid
Still
Snake
pretty
finishes it first. Extremely close.
Yeah, I think Solid Snake, he had his dives were they were shorter. At least that was, from my estimation, what it looked like. Vermillion looks like he's going to be coming out of this with 9 stingers instead of 10. Probably won't be a big deal, but something to remember if he runs out of ammo on Rex. I did not see Solid Snake equip grenades before the fight, but he may still be planning to use them. And making the mistake of grabbing that stinger ammo for some reason. Vermillion doesn't. Seen some runners grab it, but as far as I can tell, it's a pretty superfluous kind of weapon ammo grab there to get the stinger. He's going to menu here to the grenades. Vermillion.
Yeah, making our way back down the tower. We're going to use grenades to take out the gun cameras.
Not going to.
Vermillion's going to YOLO. Oh, rough grenade from Solid Snake gets blown up.
Takes 2 shots. You got to. Oh, come on, roll down those stairs, Verm. This is a strategy. You don't have to use the nades. You can just take shots from the cameras, but you're pretty much guaranteed to take at least 1 shot from them. And then if you time your roll correctly, You can roll down the stairs without face planning, kind of like what Solid Snake just did there, and kind of avoid a second or third shot. But Vermilion just seems to be he's just tanking them. He just says, I'm gonna run down these stairs. You can shoot me if you want. I don't care. Unfortunately, I think it's maybe losing him time, but I also see Solid Snake having some issues with the grenades that honestly might have cost him more time than Vermilion's losing here.
Yeah, because he was pulling the grenade and he wasn't actually hitting the cameras with it. He got 2, missed 2. And he also blew himself up for one of them, so does put Vermilion slightly ahead. Better descent.
Oh, and Verm just now getting his rations on. Both of them getting the stinger on previous. Solid Snake has, I think, about 17 stinger missiles. Verm has 9. Which means if they both pick it up later, they'll have 27 and 19 respectively. A little slow on the codec from both of them.
Too late, Snake. Now die!
And yep, 4 horsemen. No problem.
Not the hardest fight in the game.
I was also like, wow, their health was... I mean, they both had rations, but I was surprised their health was so low, and I forgot, they took some camera shots.
Wow, in sync on the screen for a
Almost,
second.
yeah. Like if the feeds were, I think, like in sync, yeah, we'd see that here. Okay, good. They both have rations equipped. I was worried for Verm there, but he should make it through here without getting shot anymore.
Alright, Wolf 2, lots of RNG in this fight. Anyone could come out ahead here. You've got to do your best with what you get.
Yeah, I mean that's just this fight. You also it's harder than Wolf 1. I think the biggest thing is just she has a lot more room to run around. I think just in general she hides a little more, and she has more health. But I think the biggest thing for me is just the fact that the distance between you and the variance in elevation can make headshots difficult. Because once you, for the most part, you can find a headshot angle and keep it. But as she moves around, you sometimes have to adjust up and down in a way you don't have to in Wolf 1.
Vermilion had an absolutely great fight there. Got
It
some
was.
quality headshots, and now Solid Snake is just kind of stuck in this awkward spot. Oh, good recovery.
Yeah,
Really
I
good
like that.
recovery.
A smart move to just like shoot one right in the shin and then get her on a run out. Vermilion does not. Oh, there he swaps the SOCOM. So looks like Verm's gained a little bit of time on his Wolf 2. As we go through our first and only time in the blast furnace here in Twin Snakes, Vermilion getting caught by both steam blasts.
Yeah, the first time you see blast
Oh
furnace in
no,
the
yeah, you don't want to roll into that one. Yep, I've made that mistake.
first time you see blast furnace in a TTS run, it's like, what the hell room is this? Just skips out like the majority of it.
Alright, coming up on our cargo rush here. Vermilion having a bit of trouble. And, okay, yep, okay. Well, he's through it.
I thought he was going to get kicked there, but he lost hell of time on that fight.
Yeah, most runners I see will... Yeah, and Solid Snake just going for the straight-up body shots. For that last one, at least, you don't want to, do all the time it takes to kind of spin Snake's aim around and shoot. Usually you just go in third-person view, do a quick little turnaround, and do some body shots. I don't think I saw either runner equip their stinger yet. We'll see when they do that.
Running out of time in this race to stage a comeback. I mean, Vermilion. Liquid accounts for a small portion. Movement stuff. Raven's going to be basically the same, you'd assume.
Right. In a race like this, though, I wouldn't I wouldn't minimize the movement stuff too much, especially with the guards in Rex's lair, the ones that can just like if you take care of them improperly, they just end up in your way, and Snake has to do his respectful walkover. It'll add time. And we definitely yes, as Speedy said, don't ever count the rope out. We have seen a very a veteran runner of this game. He's the only one to mess up the rope so far. Someone who's run this game for quite some time, so certainly not out of the realm of possibility that these two more newer runners, or at least Vermillion's newer. I'm not sure about Solidsnake16, but
Yeah, both these guys in the grand scheme of TTS are relatively new.
it's only a small time loss. It's not as much as it seems when you take a continue from the rope, but it's enough for a lead change.
Yeah, it can catch anyone, that rope.
Or if you forget like me on when you're changing pal card and you don't press it quick enough and you just catch the rope down below and then you have to run this all the way back up the stairs.
Yeah.
Possible. Both with the... Oh, no, never mind. I was gonna say something dumb. Oh, yeah, Solid Snake almost taking a kick from that guard there, but got his roll off and knocked the guard away before he could get kicked. Million making his Otacon calls here, just getting them all out of the way so he doesn't have to answer them on his way up and through the lair. Solidsnake16 is going to do the same thing. No warning shot from Verm. He's just gonna take him out there. Decent spot, I think. I don't know if that'll affect him. Yeah, that might be a good clean kill. He did take a little bit of time to actually, kill him. He didn't do a whole lot of run and gunning, and yeah, Solidsnake16 executing a good roll to knock the guard entirely off, so he won't have to worry about that guard, and Verm missing a roll into Pal Room. Solid Snake will gain a little bit of time here. Oh, he did not swap to his nades earlier. Okay. Neither did Verm. Okay. They both have to manually menu to them in the middle of their movement. Verm gets his rope grab. See if he cooks this rat. He just ran right towards him, so he's gonna have to go into the drainage ditch. Hopefully he doesn't pick up the time bomb. Unless you're going for the alerts. Okay, very smart. Very smart.
Wow,
Too.
I thought he wasn't going to be able to find it then. Like, he looked like he'd walked over it a couple of times.
Right, I never saw it equipped though, and I was like, oh, please don't tell me he just leaves and thinks he has it. And no, he's not his first rodeo, and he knew what to do. Just go right up next to the wall, grab the pal key. Solid Snake getting a bit of a better pal drop there as well. He didn't have to jump into the ditch. He has not menued to his pal key yet, though. Oh, wow, I did not realize that guard was so far in the way. I think Verm's guards are pretty much out of the way and not going to affect him, but that one right there with Solid Snake's definitely going to be an issue. Okay. I thought he didn't shoot the camera. I was
Yeah, it looked a bit
about to have a panic attack. Alright, so they're still pretty close here, especially with the variants and feeds. It's anyone's race, I think, at this point. There's definitely enough time, or short enough time between them that Liquid could certainly be the difference maker.
Oh, Vermillion's gone back up.
Next through.
I like it when they drop and can shoot the pipe in third person. I really like the look of that.
It's just it's swag to be able to pull it off.
Yeah.
Okay, losing a little time there going around the guard, but smartly doing that. Best movement might be just to roll right through him, but it's also a weird angle, and I would do the same thing he's kind of doing here. Right, Vermilion out with his cold key going to hot. Solid Snake putting the cold key in, right on his tail.
Liquid is gonna be a game maker here.
Liquid. Yeah, a little bit of slow movement there. Oh, not a good drop down from Vermilion. He's way out of range of the pipes. Oh, lean. Oh no, you could have just leaned. I think.
He's having a mare with this pipe.
I do like both runners going for just the broken leg strat here instead of saving the ankles. I think it's the same time either way, but I like to see it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't imagine there's much in it.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't. It's just a matter of, I guess, personal preference. I feel like it's just easier, just, just let him drop rather than trying to catch him,
Well, we know that Solidsnake16 is not going to be running out of stingers on this boss. He has got a ton.
Yeah, he has got plenty. Vermilion, I mean, he's got 19. I mean, what? I think he's got 19 still, and you only need 10. So, I mean, absolutely, you should have enough. Even with some flubs, like, I mean, you've got almost double to shoot, but yeah. Missing his roll in.
Think.
Big liquids to come.
Just, I want to see the behind the scenes where, like, you get to see Liquid making these codec calls, like, from the other side. Like, he's just around the box out, and he's like, oh, wait, Snake's calling me. Hold on, I gotta put my hair up. I gotta put these sunglasses on. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? All right. Okay. Just look at. Seemed like it took a while for Solid Snake to get that Otacon codec. Oh, a little bit of a weird movement here from Vermilion. Fine though, he gets the stinger off. Good as he should have. Oh, he had more than 19. Never mind. I'm not good at math.
Me either, I'm not even going to try.
Wait, Solid Snake had less stingers? Okay. No one listened to me anymore.
Where did he fire them all? He got them on the roof. Did he miss so many in Hind that he needed them? The mystery of Solid
Guess I
Snake
didn't notice it.
stingers.
Yeah, but alright, Verm's through and Solid Snake's through right after him. I think if anything, Verm is just maybe like 4 seconds ahead. With, like, stream delay, taking into account and everything. It's gotta be like 5 or less. Good, doesn't shoot the gun. Let's move his aim up just a little bit. Oh, he missed it. Oh, but he got the 6th shot. Chance for Solid Snake to gain a little bit of ground. He's just going okay. He's not. I was like, he's just gonna go spam strategy. He's just like, I don't care about timing. And yeah,
It's
he got
worked
through a
out
little
so
quicker.
far.
Yeah.
It's worked out really well. And it all comes down to this. Who will win this race? You need a good Liquid here.
Maybe we won't know though. Oh, Vermilion messes up his setup here. I mean, this may not even decide the winner, or it may end up super deciding it if they have to do a best of 3.
Yeah, that's true. Any ties will be decided by
Okay, so
liquid best of 3.
Vermillion went for lottery roll. Solid Snake went for the JM chunk, but he didn't go for the punch punch kick there for liquid that a lot of people do before setting up the lottery roll. He's trying to get him back in there for lottery roll, but he's not cooperating. It's 2 attempts and he didn't get it.
It's
Oh,
unfortunate.
And he's thought he might opt to do the triple punch into the northeast corner there, but he's just going for punch punch kicks at this point.
Well, I'll tell you right now, as it stands, with Vermillion, if Vermillion wins this race, there is about 230,000 points in the pot with 9% betting on Vermillion, so it's going to be some rich customers today.
Oh, wow, I did not realize because I only looked at it towards the beginning of the run, and it was like, I don't know, 40-60. Yeah, it's about to be some 6 rich individuals there with 11 to 1 odds. That's just easy money right there. You always take that bet. A 10 seed against a 9 seed, 11 to 1 odds, easy money.
Snake, climb in. Let's go.
Yeah, it's not impossible for him to gain some time here, but I think no, not 15 seconds. I think it's about 15 seconds or so that separates them, and
Yeah, and then there's
you're not gonna find that here unless Vermillion's controller dies or something.
There's always this strange background stuff, like the the loads and things. We don't know where we're at until we see that IGT screen. We're pretty sure Vermillion has this one, but we don't know until we see that IGT screen.
Ooh, I like Solid Snake's angle there on his gun. Coming into that.
Whoa, what's going on here? It's a really good checkpoint.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Solid Snake with some good checkpoints there. I mean, Big Verb has some decent ones
clean
too,
shot.
but...
Yeah. Vermillion has tied once before versus House Test in the very first race of the Twin Snakes tournament.
He does have, more experience with ties than anyone in this race. I guess except for maybe Hostess. He's more experienced winning them, I guess, than anyone else. And he did have a cleaner... He did have a cleaner escape. Oh, wow. This is...
I just don't know. I really don't know.
Oh my god, his escape is so clean. He hasn't taken any hits. Oh.
I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know.
I don't either, man. Oh. But god, GG's at both runners. This was impressive.
Some good gameplay from both. I am stunned by what we've seen here today. And I am gonna go. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What has happened? What has transpired here today? Who do you think won? Write in the Twitch chat. Give us your predictions. We'll know very, very soon.
I think Verm took it. I don't know. I think he...
Guys, if you're enjoying the races here today, if you're having a good time, please like and share that tweet.
Oh wow. Yeah, that was impressive. I am
I don't know what to say. Just show
I'm
me
just
that
so
IGT.
happy watching I just watched such a great quality race. I just feel so positive.
Yeah, right. It's the benefit of the Twin Snakes tournament. It's not the only race we have here today as well. Straight after this, we will have Nick RP Green versus Solid Strife, and Proof Rock. You're going to be racing plywood for the final race tonight, right? How you feeling about that?
Yeah, I am I don't know. I am I've been labbing, I've been practicing. I think if I get a few lucky breaks, I could make it through. But yeah, I'm just excited to be racing against Plywood. When I first started in the MGSR community, he was my uh sensei, I guess, if you will, for MGS2, kind of learning that. We did quite a few I'm No Rookies, and yeah, it's just gonna be fun, you
Hello,
know.
hello. All right.
Hey, Vermilion 5707. Very nice.
Thank you,
Do
thank
you
you.
think you've won?
I have no idea. All I'm saying is, shouts to Airlian for those lasers, dude. I could not play hit those lasers, man. That was crazy to me. I was like, wait, what? That just hit?
You've won. You've won.
What do you wait? I won.
12
You've won.
seconds.
GG, man.
Let's GG's, bro. That was a hard one, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty angry at myself with that.
Dude, I hit the lasers and I was like, God damn it! If I mess up this tank, this runs over. But I got like a really good tank, and I was like, okay, maybe I can snowball this, and I think I played better than I
Yeah. You
usually
just
do.
you take an early death like that and you think to yourself, well, it's gonna be that kind of run.
I just messed up tank. I messed up mantis. I messed up prison roll. Like I messed up grenades on the com tower. There's so many things I was just doing wrong.
Yeah, I forgot about prison roll. I think if yeah, no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna you already know.
Yeah, I know.
Prison Roll is so precise, dude. It's crazy.
Tough.
Being 2 minutes behind my PB is not what I want to see. But
I
hey,
think you had it was funny. Your hind, I think, was just a little bit better because he didn't die for very long for your hind, and he was just staying underneath for verms for so long.
yeah, felt close. Like I was looking at it, and I was like, I thought I actually pulled some time back on escape because I didn't get any hits from liquid, but I don't know how Verm did.
No, yeah, your escape was yeah, it was
That
real
was some
clean.
clean. Yeah.
It made me because I was beforehand. I'm like, there's not enough time for him to game back, and it was so clean. I was thinking like, oh well, he didn't get shot at all, so I don't know.
Dude.
Oh, it is what it is. It's been a pleasure. It was fun. Thanks for the challenge there, Verm. You did really well. So well done.
Thanks, man. GG's, bro. You played it all too. Close.
All right, everyone. Thanks for the race. I'm taking it over. We're bringing it to a short intermission, and then we have the next race: Nick Harper Green versus Solid Strife. Stay tuned.
Follow me on Twitter at Apache Smash.